UF1 is the perfect hardware extension for the UC1, giving deeper access to the 360-enabled channel strip plugins like Channel Strip 2 and 4KB via the plugin mixer layer in SSL 360. When working in the plugin mixer layer, we can jump between SSL meter mode and channel strip mode. Meter mode is identical to accessing the meter plugin and its parameters from a DAW layer, so now we're going to focus on channel strip mode. Firstly, let's set the UF1 to control the plugin mixer on layer 3. Next, let's make sure the tick box for UF1 follows selected plugin mixer channel strip instance is on, but let's leave automatically page soft keys to follow last move channel strip in plugin parameter disabled for now. Then, in the control setup page, make sure that the plugin mixer transport is linked to the DAW your channel strips are hosted within. This ensures we get the DAW transport controls on the plugin mixer layer. Now that's set, let's jump across to the plugin mixer page, where we can see all our 360 enabled channel strips we have in our DAW session. I can hide and close the sidebar to view my connected meter plugins and bus compressor instances. I can also hide or show the fader tray section and collapse my meters at the top if I want to manipulate my screen real estate further. If we take a look at the UF1 on the small display above the fader, we can see the track's name on the selected channel strip, along with the inserted channel strip type, bypass key, dB level and our pan position, controllable via the VPOT below. If we jump over to the large screen on the UF1, we can see the currently selected DAW time display readout in the top centre, and the current DAW host to the left, which we can change directly from the UF1 by clicking on the channel encoder, cycling to another DAW host if we have one, and pushing to confirm. Please note that this section of the tutorial video is DAW agnostic, so don't be concerned that we have Pro Tools on the display here. The functionality from UF1 is similar regardless of DAW. On the opposite side of the display, we see the current soft key bank page, which we can cycle through as you'd expect with the arrow keys. At the bottom of UF1, Quick Key 1 is assigned to solo clear for any DAWs where 360 is not linked to the DAW's own solo and cut system, and Quick Key 2 allows you to put the encoders into fine resolution mode. And finally, in the middle of the large display, we can see the visualization of the EQ curve on the currently selected channel strip. Across the VPOTs below, we have access to the channel strip parameters via paging the soft key banks, and you can see the high and low pass filters, followed by each EQ band's gain, frequency and Q width mapped to the associated VPOTs, along with the soft key toggles for band pass and curve types if available. The real beauty of combining UF1 and UC1 is that certain parameters previously limited to UC1's extended functions menu are now accessible via the first page of UF1 soft keys, making the duo a powerful pair, no more menu diving required. As you can see, we can access the pan, width, mic pre, out trim and compressor mix all across the VPOTs. And we now have access to the plugin fader too, as well as solo and cut. Scrolling through the channels via the encoder on the UF1 will cause the UC1 to follow and vice versa. We can also use the bank buttons to move in blocks of 8 for quickly navigating through our mix. Whilst we're looking at the navigation of the channels in the plugin mixer, it's also worth noting that we can use the cursor keys to quickly navigate the plugin mixer window, with the up and down arrows moving us vertically up and down the channel strip and left and right allowing us to scroll through the mixer window horizontally. A really cool feature is the master mode, which allows UC1 and UF1 to work independently. Pressing master, I can now set UF1 to control a different channel to UC1. This is convenient if we wish to control one channel's EQ whilst working on another's dynamic sections perhaps, or if we wish to leave the UF1 to control the fader of a lead vocal whilst working on other channels with a UC1 surface. A final tip, if you are using UF1 without a UC1, then you may wish to enable automatically page soft keys to follow last move channel strip parameter, so that UF1 will automatically page its controls to the relevant page of parameters in response to moving a plugin or plugin mixer control. For example, if I move the ratio control on this compressor, then UF1 pages to show me the ratio control on the surface and I can quickly dive in for hands-on control of it.